Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. As you can see, this one is uploaded exactly at 12 o'clock on the 1st of January 2018. It was a planned upload. If you guys can remember, I've asked you guys to send in some questions so I could do a Q&A. This is the video. I've got some questions, couple of good ones, and yeah, I'm gonna answer them. Thank you for sending in these questions, and let's go for the first question. This question is from Bjorn in Ironside, and his real name is Nick. I'm not sure if I can say that, but I have some contacts with him on Twitter. Speak to him more than normal. His question is, what is your dream car? Well, you got a couple seconds. I think my dream car would be a Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Eleanor 1967. I've seen that car in Gone in 60 Seconds, I think it was, and I just fell in love. I always had a crush on the Ford Mustang, but when I saw that one, I was in love. Also the newer Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, so from the present time, and I've looked up a couple pictures, and there's one coming in 2018, and that one looks fucking fine. Also, I would like Chevy Camaro Bumblebee edition with the black stripes on from the back to the front. It's just something about American cars that does something to me, I guess. Of course, there are a lot of other cars I could name. I mean, Bugatti or Lamborghini or Ferrari, but yeah, like I said, there's just something with American cars. I mean, Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge. I mean, they're just great cars, and they're big, they're robust. That's why I choose that. He has actually 3 questions. His second question is, what are your 3 favorite series and why? That is very easy. I mentioned it in a different video earlier this night. All-time favorite will be The Sopranos. Why? I'm a big mafia fan. I've told it a couple times in a couple videos that the mafia scene is really my scene. That's the kind of genre that I fell in love with for the first, I think, and then I think it was horror or action, but anyways, Sopranos. When I saw James Gandolfini act as Anthony Soprano, he just blew my mind. But some actors are just too good to be true, and sadly he had to go. He passed away, I think it was in 2014. I think he passed away, I thought it was, he passed away of a heart attack, and that crushed my mind because he was such a great actor. He was in a lot of movies, True Romance, Shawshank Redemption. I could name a lot, but it makes my video only a lot longer. The second would be Vikings, and why not? Why would Vikings not be my second in an all-time favorite? And it's actually also a bit of the same. When I started to watch it, and I wanted to watch it for a long time, but I don't know why I didn't, but I started watching it, and first I saw Travis Fimmel playing Ragnar Lothbrok. Yes. Good. Some people act so damn good that you just are grabbed by and pull in by it to watch the show. And
not you, and not you.
Yeah, sadly he played Ragnar, and Ragnar had to die.
Puts me out of my misery.
And that sucks because for me he was the one who pulled along the show. Of course, other characters in the show were great, still great by the way. I mean, Bjorn, Alexander Ludwig, Catherine Winnick. Come on, Catherine Winnick. You gotta love Catherine Winnick. I have a big fucking crush on Catherine Winnick. She is just a very, very beautiful woman, and that's also an actress who pulled me into to keep watching the Vikings. Maybe also because of the intrigues. Nothing is what it seems in the show, and they can make you convince that they can make you convince things that aren't really there. And of course also I like Scandinavia very much. The people, the landscape, even though much of the Vikings are shot in Ireland, but hey, that's a small thing behind it. Also the drama, it like I said, it pulls you right in and it plays with your emotions. So that's actually why that show is on place 2. Place 3 is reserved for The Walking Dead. Also a show where I wanted to watch it a long time ago, maybe 2 years ago, but I had it on my computer. And every time when I wanted to watch it, I was thinking there's a movie that is almost the same as the show. Can't remember the name exactly at the moment, but the moment I started watching it, I couldn't stop. And that's actually the same with Sopranos and Vikings. The moment I started watching, it pulled me in. I couldn't stop. Also, great actors who did an amazing job. The apocalypse is one of my favorite things.
Put your guns on the floor.
So it pulled me in. A lot of drama, a lot of story, plot lines. I had my problems with The Walking Dead, as I have with this moment. It is still very good. I really like the show, but they went in a kind of direction that they deviated. They went a little bit too far from their actual thing. I know The Walking Dead is a comic book, and they base a lot of what they show in the show on that comic book. So, but the way that I think in the comic book, maybe it makes sense how it works out, but maybe putting it on the screen, it's not that great. Like I said, still I keep on watching the show because I really like it, and because of the different actors. I mean, Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl, and Jeffrey D. Morgan, who plays Negan. His third question is, do you prefer a zombie apocalypse or a Viking lifestyle? I'm pretty quick with that. Definitely a Viking lifestyle. Why? Raids. Not the rapes, of course. I'm not a rapey guy, but the raids on other countries and explore a lot of territory. I think it would be a lot like Ragnar, exploring different countries, look what their customs are. That would make me, yeah, I think that would make me a kind of Viking like that. Also like Scandinavia, like I said, I haven't been there yet, but I'm about to, maybe next year, or I'm going to England, Ireland, I'm not sure, but yeah, I really want to visit Denmark or Norway. Even though Norway is very expensive from what I heard. Also, I do the Viking runs. Those are obstacle runs with a Viking kind of look. So I'm really into the Viking lifestyle. Yeah, Bjorn, our side, of course, Nick. I hope I answered your questions to your likings. Let's head on to the next question from Jesus. He's not actually Jesus. He's not actually Jesus, but he's just a subscriber. He asked. By the way, he was a Patreon when I had a Patreon account, but I had to quit it because I couldn't live up to the requirements that I set myself to do. So I really want to thank him for that. His question is, how is life? At this moment, life is treating me very well, actually, I think. I have a good job, and at this moment I have a girlfriend, and I'm living together with her in Amersfoort, in Holland. And yeah, life's treating me very well, even though, and this is kind of personal, but I don't give a shit. I broke up with my girlfriend, or with my wife. It was not actually a marriage, but a registered partnership. It's for the IRS. It's basically the same, but it's only different on paper. Difficult story, but I'm not gonna bother you with that. Even though I broke up with her, I got divorced, and we have a daughter. We have a daughter together. She's now 5. Even though I don't see her much, the moments that I do see her are very special, and I think that's what make me enjoy the moments with her more. What makes my life better, I think. Even though, like I said, I don't see her much, and most of the important stuff that she's going through and she does at this moment, I don't see, and I don't. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that hit me. The important things that she's going through right now with growing up, I don't get to see that, not at first hand at least. My ex-wife, if you can say it like that, she's making pictures and videos to show me how she's doing, and yeah, that's hard sometimes. That's fucked up, but still, I think life is treating me very well. Doing the YouTube channel now, and it's growing, and I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. Not that subscribers count is very important, but 2,000 people watching my videos, or even more at some videos. That is insane. That is insane. I never thought that my channel would grow like that. YouTube wise, family wise, business wise, life's treating me very well, with some kind of minor things that are fucked up. But life isn't always peaches. It's just how it is. Life can be hard, and you gotta accept that. And the sooner you accept that life can be hard, the sooner you can enjoy the moments that are beautiful and stuff like that. So yeah, Jesus, I hope I answered your question to your liking. It was a big answer for a very small question, but I really like what you did there. I'm not sure if you did what I think you did, but if you did what I think you did, then I really liked your question a lot. And I hope you liked my answer to your question. Let's go to the third person who asked a question. It is Nicole Ivanov. I hope I pronounced it right. Do you train in the gym, and what kind of sports you like, and who you like most in Vikings, and do you like Logan Paul? Yeah, I train in the gym. I'm doing kickboxing, and I'm not that good at it, I think, but I like to do it. And when I have the time at this moment, the last couple of months, it was less than let's say different. The second half of the year, so from July on till December now, I didn't go to the gym as much as I wanted, and as much as I did in the first period of the year. But yeah, I train in the gym as for kickboxing, but also I do running on a treadmill and a little bit of weightlifting. Not much, but I try to do as much as I can. What sport do I like? I like soccer, I like kickboxing, boxing, American football. I don't watch it a lot, but I do like the sport. Basketball, or NBA, how you want to call it. And yeah, that are the sports that I like the most. Who do I like the most in Vikings? I liked Ragnar Lothbrok a lot, but he's dead. But I liked him a lot for all the things that I've actually said in the question 2 of Beyond Ironside. Trev Simmel just portrayed him well, and that's why I like him. Bjorn Lothbrok, and he's a lot like Ragnar was, so automatically I see the similarity between them. I like Lagertha because Catherine Winnick is just a hot woman. And Ivar, of course. Ivar is also a bit of the same as Ragnar was, but maybe in some things better. I said it, I think, in a video that is coming. That was in front of these ones. In front of this one, he is a chess player, and he thinks maybe even 10 steps ahead of another person. So he's really smart, and that's why I like him. Logan Paul. Weirdly enough, I didn't know him before you asked me that. I did a search on him, and I found out that he's a vlogger, and a very popular vlogger. He has like 15.5 million views or something, or 15.5 million subscribers or something. And I've watched his channel intro, and he has another subscriber right now. I think he's really funny. He has accomplished a lot with working hard, and I have a very
part that most people don't understand.
I have very much respect for people who work hard and earn their money because they work hard, and not got their money being lazy and shit, and inherited the money or whatever. I have more respect for people who work hard and get their money like that. He achieved a lot, and what I've seen from it, and also he's very smart, funny, talented. I hope I answered your question to your liking, or your questions actually, because it were 4 different questions in one. I hope I answered it to your liking. The 4th person, also a YouTuber by the way, a reactor, Sora Mayano. Link will be in the description below or here in the video. Go watch her videos because she's very funny. She is from Venezuela, and also, yeah, beautiful, if I can say that. Maybe I cut the part out or not. What's the most difficult part of being a single dad? Wow, another hard question. Why are you feeding me these hard kind of questions? But also a very good question if you ask. Fuck, I got something in my eye. God damn it. How is that even possible? I got glasses on. Ah. Damn it. It looks like a sand coral. But how can it be? I mean, the Sandman. I'm not even sleepy yet. Fuck off, Sandman. I see that my glasses are very dirty, by the way. Let's clean them up. And in the meantime, Sandman, just fuck off me. I'm not tired yet. I don't want to go to sleep yet. Okay. Glasses are, yeah, close enough. Clean. I think I've answered a part of this question already. Jesus. Being a single dad for me personally, in my situation, is actually my daughter is 5, and she she's going through the most important phases of her life right now, and I'm missing them, at least on first hand, and that's what I think that is what is the most hardest part of being a divorced father. I think, yeah, that's mostly the most difficult part of being a dad without a mother who, yeah, not the without the mother part, but the part where I don't see my daughter as much as I would like. My work allows me to have only 2 weekends in a month off, or sometimes even 1.5, because I have irregular work schedules, and my daughter lives with her mother, and I see her only 2 weekends, and then 2 weekends I don't see her. So also a very difficult part is to bring her home after she was with me the weekend, because yeah, my daughter is a tornado. She is very sweet, she's cute, but she is charismatic, and she has a temperament. She's actually a lot like me in a character, and she's always around. Even when she's not even in the room, she's around. You know that she's there. So when I have to drop her off with her mom, and I come home, it's why you guys gotta ask me these questions? No, I'm very happy with these questions. It gives you guys more insight in my life, and that's I think what a question and answer video is about. The difficult part of that, dropping her off, is coming home and shit being all quiet. Yeah. Yeah. But there are good sides on having a daughter. She wears my name, my last name, so that's a good thing. But when she gets married, that name will be gone. So that's actually not a good thing. But I'm gonna imprint her that she has to keep the family name also, and that's possible in this present time. A woman can keep her last name when she gets married to a guy. Two difficult things about it: not seeing her that much. But I think 3, and they're all connected. Not seeing her as much as I wanted. Missing the most important things at this moment when she grows up, and when I drop her off and come home and noticing that she's not there anymore. She's actually she's still living, but she's not living with me at that moment. Yeah, that was a very depressing answer. I'm sorry, but yeah, thank you for that question. I hope I answered that question to your liking. Last subscriber, he's subscribed to my channel for a long time right now. I think he's here now for maybe 5 months or so on my channel. It's Squashed Eyeball. He's a Viking fan like me, and I think he subscribed because of Vikings. Which character out of any series and genre that you know would you take on a Viking style raid with the Viking period equipment? I like that question. And my answer will be something you don't expect. And I will try to explain why I choose those characters. The first person I would take on and why is Ragnar Lothbrok, because every group needs a leader, and I think I've chosen maybe 2, 3, or 4 leaders from all the characters that I've choose. 4 characters that I choose are actually leaders, but if we look at in a Viking style, Vikings have kings. So out of all kings that I've seen in the Vikings, Ragnar Lothbrok is the best king out of it, even though he didn't like being king. He's a real strategic genius. He was, by the way, he's dead right now. He has the best speeches. He has the best motivation speeches. He could fight like a lion. So he would definitely be the king of the party of that Viking style raid. Right behind that, I think I would choose Anthony Soprano from the Sopranos. He was let's say the boss of the Soprano family later on in the Soprano show. But it was from, I think they evolved from the DeMeo family, the DeMeo crime family, and most recognized as the Genovese family in real life, but something different. Why I chose him? He's not exactly the Viking type, because he's very big and not very buff, I think you can call it. But even though he had psychiatric problems in The Sopranos, I think he would be the best person to follow up Ragnar Lothbrok. He is strong though, he's a big guy. He has knowledge, he's smart. Also a chess player like Ivar in the Vikings, and also Ragnar thinks a lot of steps ahead. He's charismatic, and he's definitely an alpha male, but I think he would follow as an alpha male behind Ragnar Lothbrok. The third person, and he's the bear, he is the berserker, I would say The Rock. Just because, just fucking look at him. I put a picture here or there, or there's a picture from. Fucking look at him. He is a fucking berserker. Just put him in the Viking style clothes, give him a fucking beard and long hair and whatever, give him a big axe. He could definitely beat Rollo. He's funny. He's very strong, and actually that are the things that's why you would need him. A very strong guy to fuck up like 7 people at once with a swing, with a fucking axe. The fourth person that I would choose is Charlie Sheen. You think Charlie Sheen? What does he have? What does he have? He has a lot of charms, charismatic. He is funny. I could see him as alternative Floki. Floki is funny to me. Charlie Sheen doesn't have really, he isn't strong or buff or smart or whatever. Yeah, I would definitely choose Charlie Sheen. The fifth person is Bruce Lee. I always was from young, when I was really young, I was a big fan of Bruce Lee. He's actually not really a guy you would put in a Viking suit or whatever, but imagine that, putting him in a Viking suit, nobody would expect he would be a kung fu artist. He would fuck people up in no time, being that fucking fast. He could have hit you before you even noticed. So that's why I would choose him as the fifth member of that group. Coming up to the sixth member of the group, also, like I said, I chose a lot of alpha males. Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. Because of a lot of reasons. He's smart. He's strong. He has devotion. He has motivation. He's badass. really badass. I've seen him do badass things in The Walking Dead. Man, whew, biting out throats, hacking with hatchets and stuff like that. And of course he is skilled with a hatchet and also with a machete. So I could see him, I think, in a way of Vikings. He wears, a lot of times he wears a big beard and a little bit of long hair. So yeah, I could definitely see him in the Viking style raid. And the last one, just because she's drop dead gorgeous, and it would be a replacement of Catherine Winnick, Dawson Cruz. Huh? You get me? That's just why. Yeah, I hope I answered your question to your liking. And with answering that question, we are to an end of this video. And I never would expected that this video would take that long. Treat each other right, be nice to each other, be kind, stay healthy, sport a lot, don't eat too much or drink too much. Skål. And I hope, and definitely hope to see you, not see you back in the new year, because we're already in the new year. I hope you keep supporting my channel. I hope I can keep entertaining you with my videos. And I just wish you the best, and I just want to thank you guys for sending in these questions for me to answer. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumb up. If you want, you could share around. And also, if you haven't yet already, and you want, of course, you could subscribe to my channel. And while you do that, please click that little bell button next to the subscribe button, and you will be automatically updated when there's a new video coming out. Thank you for watching this video, the first video of the year, and I'll see you definitely back for the next video. Ciao.